Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Ted Caleris, Superintendent, Brooklyn City Schools. We are having our final Hurricane Watch podcast year, and we are celebrating our class of 2026 seniors. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, we're going to start from my left to right. Give me your introduction of who you are and what you plan to do after you graduate on the 29th.
My name is Riley, and I'm going to Kent State University for the exploratory program.
I'm Nicole. I'm going to Ohio State University for biomedical engineering.
The Ohio State University. I love that.
My name's Yusef, and I'm going to Cleveland State to be a psychology major and hopefully become a criminal psychologist.
Go Vikings.
Hi, I'm Delaney. I'm going to Miami University to be a nurse.
Hi, I'm Jeriani. I'm going to Cleveland State to get my RN certification and hopefully work in the pediatrics section.
And
I'm Mrs. Holko. I teach Spanish here and also am the senior class advisor.
all right, seniors. So let's talk about the last 4 years. How quickly did it go for you? And let's talk a little bit about some great memories you had here at Brooklyn High School.
Well, I feel like all these years went by very, very fast, especially with like sports and stuff. Favorite memories are probably every game I went to. It was always something different, always something to remember, and it was just a lot of fun.
Definitely for high school, it went by really quickly, but I think a lot of the sports and the programs helped me become better as a person and like just like improve like how I can present myself and hopefully in the future.
My favorite memory was going on the Europe trip, and it was definitely an experience I want to do again, and I never would have done it if it wasn't for the program here.
What was your favorite part of the European trip?
Even though we didn't end up going to Santorini, which is where I really wanted to go, Crete ended up being really amazing in the end.
I would say one of the most memorable moments were joining all the sports that I did and meeting all my teammates, and all my coaches were amazing too and great influences, and definitely will be keeping in touch with some of my coaches after high school.
A lot of my favorite memories come from band and Herkettes and the crew from the drama club. It's really where I made all of my friends, and I'm really going to miss it.
So one of the things that we always try to stress here is that, you know, having a great relationship with a staff member and really, you know, becoming part of that helps develop our students. Like if you had to like pick one or two staff members, like your favorite staff member or your most influential staff member and why during your time here.
I would say Ms. Velez and Ms. Hoko because they push me even when I don't want to do the things that I have to do. Like my online class that I was supposed to already have done. Ms. Hoko keeps pushing me every single day to still get that done.
Got to mom her a little, you know.
So for the record, they have not graduated yet. So right.
Correct.
100% it's gotta be Miss Kramer because I think for the past 3 years, especially because I've been very involved in Key Club, I've spent a lot of time with her and just working on doing the most I can for the community, and she also helped me work on myself and be able to be more, be able to speak out and be more myself in public.
I'd say Mr. Rogers was a big one for me because he always just saw the potential in my knowledge and just always pushed me to do better in his class.
I would say Mr. Casper has been a really big influential person for me. He's always pushed me to go farther, and it's really become a big part of who I am.
I would say Miss Krishan. She's always been there when I just wanted to talk about something, and she also recognized who I was beyond being a student. Even though I haven't had her class since sophomore year, she still talks to me senior year.
Oh, that's great. So part of why we do this is I always want to hear the advice our seniors have on how we get better and how we improve, you know, for the next. But if you had to talk to your ninth grade self, right, you had to go back, what advice would you give your ninth grade self?
I would say definitely think about some of the decisions that you're gonna make in the future because you're gonna regret some of the things that you've done. Think things through and don't just do things just to do them.
I would say not to stress about absolutely everything. It's not the end of the world if something small goes wrong. And also think about your future. If you don't think about it freshman year, then you're going to be worried senior year.
Definitely to join at least one program of sport. I feel like almost all of them, like you can find some way to make yourself better and do something new that you could enjoy.
I would say just keep stepping out of your comfort zone because that really got you to where you're at now.
I'd say find out who your true and real friends are because they're going to stick with you throughout high school and support you no matter what.
Great advice. Great comments. Ms. Hochul, tell me a little bit about this group of seniors.
This group of seniors has changed dramatically since freshman year because I taught quite a few of them freshman and sophomore year. I would say for the seniors that I have, they all have a pretty clear path of what they want to do, which is awesome. But I would encourage them to keep, sticking with their true friends, finding the people that are their crew that really believe in them and are good influences on them. We talk a lot about how the people you're around make you who you are. So I think that's a good lesson for this class for sure. I know some friendships have changed along the way, and that's a natural part of teenage years, but it's important to find your real crew of people and really stick by them.
What did you think? So junior year, I would say, is always pretty stressful for students. What did you think coming into your senior year? What did you think your senior year would be like?
I thought it was gonna be like pretty easy, like the last year is gonna be the most chill out of every year, but I decided to take 3 AP classes, so
Good for
it was
you.
just not that easy.
It was not that easy. No.
I'd definitely say senior year helped me find who which friends I really want to have and who's like the true people I want to see every day, and that really helped me because the people I hang out with help me become a better person.
I would say coming into senior year, I did not really expect much. But this year has really helped me see what I want to do in the future. It's helped me fix a lot of issues that I've had in the past, and it's just helped me patch up most of the things that had happened in previous years and made it much better.
Coming into this year, I was friends with a lot of the seniors who graduated last year, so I was pretty worried that I was going to have nobody that I connected with, but I found out that I had really strong connections with people that I did not have before, and that really helped.
So next Friday, that's it, right? You don't have to. You're graduating. It's not going to rain. We're going to have great weather. Tell me about how you feel about graduation and is it emotional for you? Kind of ready to be done, or what do you think?
Honestly, I'm pretty nervous about it because I feel like I am gonna cry in front of everybody, because it's just a really important event in my life, especially because my parents are immigrants and they just sacrifice a lot for me to be here, and I just feel like when I get on stage, I'm just gonna start bawling my eyes out.
You'll cry afterwards. It'll be fun.
I'm not gonna cry, but I don't think it's processed yet how close it is. Like you saying next Friday, I haven't
Next
even
Friday.
realized that it's next week.
It's next Friday.
But I think I'm just appreciative of how much high school has changed me and made me a better person.
I am very excited. I don't think I'll cry. I haven't cried at any senior events yet. I'm excited to move on to another chapter, and I really am excited to move out in August.
I'm still in shock, honestly, because starting in a whole new country and just looking at the road ahead, it's almost coming to an end. It still doesn't really feel real, but I'm kind of excited about it.
It's pretty exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time because I'm leaving behind the continuance that I've had for 4 years for something new. But it's also exciting because there's such a path ahead that I don't know what's going to happen. So,
So how did Brooklyn High? So everybody has some pretty intense majors here, which is great. How did Brooklyn High School prepare you for those majors? Was it did they spark the interest? Like, just tell me a little bit about why you chose what you chose and kind of how Brooklyn helped you.
When I took Miss Kramer's AP psychology class, I never really had like an intended like thing I was really interested in. But when I really looked into the area of psychology, I found something that I could see myself like, yeah, I could definitely see myself looking into this as a future career.
Well, Brooklyn High School had like really good math and science classes, so I was pretty interested in those. And then after I finished them, I found that I was just really passionate about science and math.
I came to Brooklyn my freshman year and was just put in the general classes. And after about a week or two, every single teacher came up to me telling me, you need to go to the honors, you need to go to the next class, you need to go higher and challenge myself. And then eventually I chose the pre-nursing program at Caleris, and it ended up really pushing me to where I needed to be.
That's great.
I feel like with the opportunity to have Caleris, it really did, like, I didn't really know exactly what type of field I wanted to go into. I knew I wanted to do something within the medical field. And I came from a Cleveland school, which looking at some of the resources that Brooklyn offers, it's really different from some of the resources that some of the Cleveland schools have. And just looking at Caleris, that's one of the biggest ones that really helped me and pushed me. So Brooklyn offering that to us really did help me settle into what I wanted to do in the future.
I believe that I've taken so many different classes during my high school years that there's so many options for me to explore and be able to explore at Kent. So that's why I'm going into the exploratory program.
That's great. Ms. Holkel, what's your message, like, as they start senior year, they're all over the place. What's your message to those seniors when they walk in to your room for the first time, you have the first meeting? Like, just walk me through that.
We always say when they walk in, the year's going to go by fast. You don't realize how quickly it goes. And pretty soon you're sitting here realizing graduation is next week.
Next Friday?
Next Friday, be there, Yusuf. So I always tell them, it's time. You have to use the fall to explore the things that you want to do. Do you want to go to college? Do you want to continue working? Do you want to do the military? Like, by winter break, you should have a pretty good idea of what the plan is. And some kids wait too long and think it's just going to find them. And I just encourage them, you have to go find it and make a future for yourself, because it won't just fall in your lap.
Was Mrs. Holkel right about her advice?
Yes.
Very good. All right. Proms this week. Everybody excited?
Yes.
This is my prom planning crew. That's why you have these five.
So tell me about prom.
The theme is The Night Beneath the Waves. It is very exciting to plan it because we got to choose the food and everything, and that helped me because I'm a picky eater, and I got to plan everything
How
out.
picky?
Very picky.
Like, define how picky. Like,
I won't eat bananas. I won't eat.
what did bananas do to you?
Don't like bananas.
Why not?
I don't know.
Okay, what else?
There's no bananas on the menu.
There, I got that.
But just being like a
Just
control-
bananas?
There's several things.
Okay.
But being a
We'll
control
talk
freak,
offline.
we got to see it all through, and it's very fun.
Where are you guys at? Windows?
Windows
Yes.
on the river.
Oh, very nice. Parking's great.
Yeah.
Parking's great.
Why don't you tell them what we're going to do before prom actually starts, the first hour?
Oh, we get to walk around the aquarium, so we'll be able to see the different aquatic animals. I'm really excited for that.
Very nice.
I got told to join prom committee. Just
You
for
got
the-
told to join?
Yeah.
You know what we call that?
What?
Voluntold. That's what it's called.
So I was voluntold to
There
join
you
the
go.
to join the committee. I honestly don't know the most what's happening, but I think I'm like the last
Did the ladies here tell you to join, or was that Mrs. Holt?
but I'm like the last, like they come to me to make sure everything's good
Okay. so
before
you're
it's
like,
final. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh boy, you may.
He's the only brave male student on prom committee with all the ladies. So
guess
he's
so.
yeah. We make them lift the boxes and things like that, you know.
Everybody has their place.
Everybody's got a job. Everybody's got a job. Yusuf.
All right, last question. One final message to your parents are going to listen to this. Community members, your teachers may listen to this. One final message as a senior at Brooklyn High School.
To my parents, I owe everything to you. To the faculty members, thank you so much for the opportunities that you have given me. And to the underclassmen, please keep putting in effort. Please keep stepping out of your comfort zone. You don't know what's good until you try it.
To my parents, thank you for supporting me and pushing me so hard past my limits that I know what I'm going to do. To the faculty members, thank you also for supporting me. You've pushed me so far where I didn't think was possible, but it worked out in the end. To the underclassmen, join clubs, join sports teams. That's how you're going to make the friends who you can find your support in.
To my parents, thank you for putting your all into me and believing that I could really have a future here. To the faculty members, thank you for seeing the potential that I had. To my coaches, thank you for always letting me try my best, pushing me to my hardest potential. And to the underclassmen, just try to make the right choices and don't get influenced by anybody else.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I love you guys. Thank you for everything that you do for me. I appreciate every teacher that's ever helped me become who I am, especially my coach, Mr. Gregson. He definitely helped me become a better man and realize who I want to be. And do something if you're underclassmen. Don't, because like my 8th grade year, I wasn't involved at all, and I regret that majorly.
I don't think I can beat those. Thank you to my parents for always having support and always showing up. They always showed up to all of my events. Thank you for paying for my college education. And thank you to my other extended family. I know they will listen to this too. And underclassmen, like everyone else already said, try new things. It gets you involved. It's fun. I promise it's not lame.
Mrs. Hochul, thank you for always doing this. I know it is not easy. It's busy. It's complicated. There's always so many emotions involved with dealing with seniors, but thank you for doing this. And you are my favorite senior class this year. I just want you all to know that.
Do you tell every class that?
I tell every class that.
He said his favorite senior class this year, Yusuf.
Thank you guys. Congratulations. Good luck. Next Friday, we're wishing for good weather. I'm going to see you out there at practice. You guys excited? Have a great and safe weekend at prom. And this has been Dr. Ted Caleris, Superintendent, Brooklyn City Schools, with our final podcast of the 25-26 school year. Have a great day, everybody.